Sarah Ray Ans does whatever she can to reduce her environmental footprint, including recycling.
We have our egg cartons, we have our plastic packaging for fruit, but also jerky. I think it's about the same. The things that I'm kind of never sure about, but I huck in just in case.
Ans gets her news online, so there's no newsprint in her blue box.
No newspapers?
No newspapers, no.
There are a few tin cans and a glass jar, items the blue box was originally designed to deal with. But now there's also a lot of plastic.
Even if it was just one kind of plastic, I have no idea if I could recycle either of those plastics. It is getting quite complicated.
Two-income families and more single households mean a growing appetite for takeout, prepared food, and individualized portions. It all comes in convenience packaging, often made of composite material.
It can be a very confusing issue for consumers who are using these products. It feels like a different type of plastic.
Composite material is harder to sort, harder to recycle.
If you were to melt this down, the finished product will have type of the main plastic, but it'll also have contamination from the other plastics. So it's a lesser grade, and you can do less things with that type of recycled plastic.
And that makes it harder to sell.
It means governments need to invest in technology that can adapt to new kinds of packaging. But that comes with a price tag, and it's forcing municipalities to come up with new ways to fund their recycling programs, like mandating producers to pick up more of the costs.
When we think about the management of material, producers really should be paying that cost. They're putting it onto the market, and why should municipalities be financially responsible for it?
So far, BC is the only province where producers are 100% responsible for recycling costs, finding markets, and every other aspect of recycling. Ontario and Manitoba are also moving in that direction. For Cal Lacan, it comes down to this. Municipalities need to make recycling easy.
If you make recycling inconvenient, people won't participate.
So you're on the third floor of a walk-up. How hard is it to get this to where it needs to go to be recycled?
It seems like it shouldn't be that hard, but it is definitely one of those things where, especially in the middle of winter when it's super cold, you have to put on your coat, the door locks automatically when you leave. Yeah, this is almost more than one trip down.
Even when it's not easy, for Sarah Ents, it's always worth the effort. Karen Pauls, CBC News, Winnipeg.